Students at home, good morning. Here is a lesson note for SSS1 by Gloria Okpe. Subject: Civic Education. Topic: Cultism. At the end of the lesson, you all should be able to define cultism, list types of cultism, state the characteristics of cultism. We are going to be using our textbooks and charts and pictures showing types and symbols of cultism. Has anybody here ever heard of the word cult? Or you have watched a film? Have you ever watched a film that there is a small group of people with uniform and performing rituals and all of that? Okay, before we go to what cultism is, let's define cult. A cult is a small group of people who have extreme beliefs and ideas which only members have access to. It's a small group of people who have extreme beliefs and ideas which only members have access to. Now, let's look at what cultism is. Cultism can be defined as a ritual practiced by a group of people whose membership, initiation, policies, and activities are done secretly. I'll take it again. Cultism can be defined as a ritual practice by a group of people whose membership, initiation, policies, and activities are done secretly. Everything about its operation is kept away from the knowledge of non-members. The activities of secret cults are carried out at odd hours of the day and are variance with the accepted norms of the society. That is, it is forbidden for any group whatsoever to practice cultism. It is not acceptable by any society, especially in Nigeria. A member of a secret cult is called a cultist. Cultism is a major social problem in Nigerian society today. It is practiced in schools, campuses, and even outside school environments. There are different cults in villages, towns, and even streets. If you go to some streets, like mostly in Lagos, you see people practicing cultism on the street. The activities of various cults have caused damage to lives and properties in Nigeria. The activities of various cults have caused damages to lives and properties in Nigeria. And that is why it is a crime for you to go into it, for you to practice cultism. Now let's look at types of cultism in Nigeria. Let's look at types of cultism in Nigeria. Some Nigerian confraternities is also known as cult. I'm still talking about the same thing. Confraternities is still the same thing as cultism. Do not hide their symbols and other activities, while others keep them in secret, and only members of that particular cult understand what they are doing and know their symbols. Now, the following are some types of cultism group in Nigeria. One, you have what is called Pirates Confraternity, which is also known as National Association of Sea Dogs. You have National Association of Sea Lords. You have the Black Axe. You have Arrow Mates. You have Adventures. You have what is called the Air Lords. Now there are other cults that only the female belongs to that particular cult, and this kind of cult is called the Black Bra. You have the Kegite Club and so others. They are a group of people that comes together with the same ideology to do their things in secret. Now let's look at characteristics of cultism. Note that the major reason why some people become members of such movements are the lust for power, They want to get power and riches and also prestigious status in the society. Okay, here are some characteristics of cultism. One, it is a spiritual or religious practice. Two, it is a secret practice. It is usually done in the secret. Three, it is a practice by a group of individuals. This cultism is usually consists of different kind of individual. It's not one person. It's usually a group of people that comes together with the same ideology to form the group. Its policies are unknown to the general public. Its policies, they have their rules and regulation, and these rules and regulation are best known to them alone. It is not known, it is unknown to the general public. It has an impact on the lives of the individual. People that practice cultism, there's usually uh, negative impacts on their lives. At the initial stage, they might get what they want. They might get the power, the riches, and even the prestigious status. But at the long run, it will affect their lives negatively. It's either sometimes they lose their lives or and stuff like that. It also the people who engage in cultism have common values. They have common values. They have what they believe in, what they want to achieve, and all of them, all their values is geared towards what? Power, riches, prestigious status, and so on. Is that clear? Is that understood? Okay, with all of that being said, who can define cultism? Okay, let's list types of cultism in Nigeria. All right, any question? Okay, before we go, let's look at the lesson again. I told you that cultism can be defined as a ritual practice by a group of people whose membership, initiation, policies, and activities are done secretly. Their practices are usually done in secret. It is kept secretly. If you're not a member of such group, you will not know what they are doing. And they have their signs and symbols. They have their signs. When they see their members, they know how to signal themselves. They know once they see, when you see they have a particular color, they have different kind of signs that when you see them, if you're not a member, you will not know. But if you're a member, you will know that yes, this person is a member of a black bra, red axe, and so on. And we talked about types of cultism in Nigeria, where I told you that you have Pirates Confraternity, also known as National Association of Sea Dogs. You have National Association of Sea Lords. You have Black Axe, Arrow Mates, Adventures, Black Bra, Care Guides Club, and so on. And then I said the characteristics of the secret cult is it is practiced in secret. It is a spiritual gathering. It is practiced by a group of individuals, usually practiced by a group of individuals, not just a person. It has an impact on the lives of the individual and even on the society. Cultism have a negative impact on the lives of the individual who practice it and even the society. Now, here is your homework. You're to list two effects of cultism on the individual and the society. List two effects of cultism on the individual and the society. Now, our next lesson is going to be the origin of cultism. So you have to read it, read your textbooks, read about the origin of cultism, so that when we come next week, we will talk about it better. Thank you and have